Well, welcome back everyone to another episode of Shade TV. My name is Marissa Hill, and shout out to my New Balance family for sending these my way. Today we'll be talking about the New Balance 580 silhouette, and this was part of the Grey Day release. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome in. Today we'll be talking about yet again another silhouette that was released for New Balance's special Grey Day. These are the New Balance 580s. We'll go through the overview of these, jump into size and fit, followed by how I style this beautiful gray color combination. Then we will conclude with where you can find these and how much they're going for on the retail market. Let's jump right into it. I've definitely been a fan for some time on the 580 silhouette. So if this is a silhouette that you love in the New Balance family, you'll definitely have to snag a pair of this colorway. Again, the Grey Day that New Balance had was spectacular. They had so many different silhouettes that they released in different gray color combinations. I think that they did an impeccable job with this one. On the front, we have beautiful, simple gray for the meshing, and underneath you do kind of see a little bit of reflective metallic silver shining through underneath. On the front of the toe box, we've got kind of this nice spackled look and feel on the front of the toe box, and it gives a bit of a sheen as well. Wrapping our way and working our way up to the tongue, we've got these light toned gray laces, and then underneath some more of that gray meshing with the silver popping through. This is where you're seeing a little bit of hit of more color options for the 580. We've got it in red and underneath this nice royal blue tone, and then New Balance is in this nice soft navy tone. Let's take a look at those details, then move along to the side paneling. All right, so wrapping around to the medial side and looking at the medial and lateral side, you'll notice that the ends are actually two different colored ends. So on the medial side, we have a dark charcoal gray outlined in blue, and on the lateral side, we have a metallic silver end outlined in navy blue. Really cool that they've opted to kind of switch and change the color combination on both sides of the sneaker. And then as far as the materials go, we've got the same on both the medial and lateral side in this light grayish blue tone. And then we've got some transitions of different material underneath. This is a little bit more of a rougher but premium suede texture. And we've got this grayish light blue tone here. Working our way to the back of the collar, we've got some meshing on the side of the collar, and then New Balance is in gray, which pops nicely off of this kind of roughed up navy tone for the collar. Then the interior is in a light gray and navy tone. And then as we work our way to the bottom of the midsole, we've got just a nice pearlescent tone. And then in the front, we've got a light bluish gray hue. We've got the roller bar technology branding in this really cool light denim blue tone. And then as we work our way to the bottom, we've got kind of this worn, warped effect on the bottom of the outsole to really complete that silhouette and color combination. So let's take a look at those details and move into size and fit. far as size and fit goes, I would say stick true to size in this one. I do have high arched narrow feet, so depending on whether or not you have flat or wider feet, take that into consideration as far as what size range will work best for you. All right, so now let's talk about how I styled this lovely grayish blue color combination. For the first look, I kept it pretty simple with a all white look, a button down collared shirt in white with some simple just white denim shorts. Look, made it a little bit more dressy with a cream silk skirt, and then I wore a button down jacket that had this kind of similar bluish gray tone to it. And for the last and final look, I decided to wear some charcoal jorts and a nice dark charcoal colorway, since you do kind of see some charcoal used throughout the color blocking of the sneaker. And then I wore a button down shirt with a abstract pattern that had some nice neutral tones to it.
To the table, bro, I'm not your son, see I'm able, I do my own bits. Limited edition on some missing classic shit, I know that you're feeling it. First time, I'm proud of my selfish decisions. Couple people did me dirty, but I'm clean. Ain't even mad proof, karma is a B. We all do bad things, when it comes back it bites hard. I'm on the sound, hoodie season, back around, no more summer bounce, let you squeeze out. Keep that indoors when we're throwing down. Oversized jumper with our underwear out. I'm on the sound, hoodie season, back around, no more summer bounce, let you squeeze out. Keep that indoors when we're throwing down. Oversized jumper with our underwear out. That heat's coming from our fires, I'd fire to my words. We're the worst every time, yeah, that we roll. So you know how it goes, got my favorite secrets he likes to keep close. And if you don't, then you don't. You soon will or you won't.
All right, so now let's talk about how much these are going for on the retail market. So these retailed at $130. These are still pretty much readily available on the New Balance website, so definitely check to see if they have your size in stock. Again, if you are a 580 fan, this is definitely a color combination that you'll definitely have to see in hand. I think they did such an impeccable job with the materials they used, and also just such a great job with really incorporating these different gray hues and tones. All right, again, thank you so much to my New Balance family for sending these my way. That is it for this unboxing and review. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We will catch you on next episode.
You soon will or you won't, listen up, cause I'm on the sound, hoodie season, back around, no more summer bounce, let you squeeze out.